everybody, this is Damien Plays American Patriots, Boston Tea Party, and this is the second mission of the game, the Battle of Lexington. So let's get immediately onto this, and you know how the game works. Simple little tabletop war game, just played on PC, obviously. So I was doing a little bit of research on the Battle of Lexington just before I, started playing it, so I could talk about it a little bit. And so the battle started in, it was actually called the Battle of Lexington and Concord, funny enough. And the battle started on the 19th of April 1775. It was actually the first outbreak of the first major conflict of the American Revolutionary War between Great Britain and at the time it was called the 13 Colonies, because the American army wasn't really set up then. It was just more militia armies fighting against the American or the Great British Empire. This was kind of the first major outbreak of the rebellion after this is where things get kind of confusing, because this battle led on to the Siege of Boston. The British general retreated from this battle to Boston, and that led on to the Siege of Boston. But if anyone remembers, the first mission of this game is Boston. So unless they kind of just threw in Boston to kind of set up the Boston Tea Party, because I thought I played, I thought that's what I played. Why won't you go there? I thought I played the Boston Tea Party, or the Siege of Boston. So I know it's a little bit confusing. Maybe if the creators of the game, Cult Software, gave a little bit more kind of put a little bit more into the story, and to kind of gave you even a few dates to kind of know when or where you're playing, or what. Like, I know they said the Battle of Lexington, but the actual battle is called the Battle of Lexington and Concord. So I don't know. That's just kind of my take on it. The whole battle, there was between the colony forces and the British forces, there were 350 men killed. So it was a pretty hefty battle, especially for militia, so I'm just gonna keep moving these forces up. But as I was saying, as you can gather, it was a militia victory, U.S. militia victory. So, and as I said, it was the first kind of major, big engagement of the. I suppose I don't want to use the term, but I suppose it was the first official engagement of the American Revolutionary War, which eventually led on to the forming of the United States as we know it today. Bang bang! A lot of my forces fell quite quickly there. It's kind of a problem with going first. You move your forces kind of into their range, but hopefully I can get some back now, especially when they're lined up like that. As the American military say, shock and awe. That's pretty much what I'm trying to go for here. Wipe out as many units as I can, as quickly as I can, because the less units they have, the less units that they can fire back with. And that's a bonus for my army. As I said, this game's it's just a nice little relaxing kind of war game. I'm very much into war games, and Steam this week have been having a great sale on board games, actually, virtual board games, and I've bought some very interesting even war game board games. I've picked up Ogre, the Steve Jackson tank war game. So there's some really good deals. Maybe you should check them out. I don't know if at this time of uploading that sale will still be going on, but I definitely picked up some very good deals. If you picked up anything on that sale, let me know. Comment down below and let me know what you picked up. As I said, I'm very much into my war gaming. I'm very much into my board gaming. I have a lot of board games here in my home. I play, Warhammer, uh, you know, uh, Flames of War, and I was mentioning Richard Borg and the Command and Colours, and I play a lot of that, Memoir 44 and Battlecry. I haven't played Battlecry in years now, but they're quite pretty much the same game. A lot of them, just different kind of eras. But don't get me wrong, they're all fantastic games. Let him get his tally on my men. I'm kind of curious as to what the next battle will be after this. If of course the first battle could have been kind of just an introductory kind of, hey look, we're just gonna say it's in Boston because it's called the Boston Tea Party, which is absolutely fine if that was the case. But it's just, as I was saying, it's just a little bit confusing because, well, look, according to the research I've done, it says the siege of Boston was after this, so we'll see if I win this battle. It's looking okay so far. I don't want to get them too far into my forces though. Try and get rid of their cavalry and slow them down from advancing, and just take out troops like that. Now see this little formation up here, 3 cannons beside each other, that's going to be dangerous. So I'm going to have to try and get in there and eliminate them, because I believe they're doing a lot of damage to my units. This guy just won't go down. That's incredible. There we go. I don't know if the game takes it into account. Maybe it's not that complex, but these are meant to be militia forces. These are meant to be, fully trained soldiers. So I don't know. Again, as I was saying, I don't know if the game is that intricate. As in, does it take that into account? Like, are they representative of militia forces? That I definitely could not tell you, but they seem to be doing the job, and they're doing a fairly hefty job. There's a general up there, up beside Lexington, so I'll have to try and get to him. The forces are quite even at the moment. I have a little bit more, but if I don't wipe out this kind of cannon group up here, it's gonna do a lot of damage. See, I just lost 3 units. Wow. God, they waste no time. Okay, I'm gonna have to start moving these forces up, try and get to these positions and try and take out all these cannons. Okay, just one down. If we can take out the cannons and most of the cavalry, I'll be happy. But there's a lot of ifs and buts in that. Okay. Okay. I like there's I don't know if you can hear, but I like there's a little kind of, every time you click the cannon to fire, there's a little fire kind of voice. I think it's really cool. There's like the game. Don't get me wrong. This game is. I've gave it a little bit of criticism so far, just on kind of more story elements to it. I don't think the game is meant to be that kind of game. I don't think it's meant to be. This is the history of the American or the Boston Tea Party and the American Revolutionary War. I don't think that game is meant to be that intricate, but it does deliver on kind of, it is the American Revolutionary War. You are fighting it. Sure, I mightn't go into the history and the important people that fought in it and what happened after and what happened during and kind of the historical implications of all that, but you know, it is what it is. They say here, you want to play America's Revolutionary War, play it. Play, albeit at a simplistic kind of way of playing it. See, these cannons, they're tearing my soldiers apart. I need to get rid of them. Where did his general go? Oh wow, ooh, he's being very brave. He's sending his general quite forward, like. Get rid of him. Cannon to death. Cannon him. He should have been dead. No, I'm not going to waste a cannon shot on him. I'm going to take him out. Okay. Ooh. Can I wipe out his general? Yes, I can. If we can take out this cannon over here. Yes, that's what I'm looking for. So, my forces have seemed to have gotten the upper hand. It was actually looking a little bit sketchy there for a while. I have to admit. I'm gonna send these guys up. The 13 colonies army. Get around. Okay, that's all my movements and all my shooting. All my orders. The cannons are still doing their work. I think the main objective of this game is to destroy all forces. I think there was a mode where I could have played that just kill the general. But yeah, I'm playing the destroy all forces mode. Okay. These guys really do the job. I would actually love this game to be fleshed out. I don't think there's that many American Revolutionary games, especially kind of RTS or, you know, turn-based strategy, or turn-based strategy games. If you can think of any that are decent, I should check out. Leave a comment down below and let me know about them. Why won't you go there? Okay. Not that many left. He has 4 units left, so let him take his turn and okay. This is it now. Hopefully. Stab him in the back. Gang him up. And that's the end. And yeah, I haven't even scratched the surface on what the damage that's, you know, these guys are doing. Some excellent damage. But that was a very fun mission. I actually really enjoyed that. There was a little bit, you know, it was a little bit more kind of, oh, I might actually lose this mission. It was a little bit tougher than the last one. So I'm going to continue and see where we go from there. So the next battle is the destruction of tea at Boston Harbor. I hope you enjoyed watching me play that, and I will see you at the destruction of tea at Boston Harbor. And I hope you enjoyed it. As always, thanks for watching.